Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation, and this is a round from Thursday night with Dangerously 1986, and Copper Fusion, and Ray, and I forget if anybody else was still here, or if Guang and the others were out of energy. If I have missed your name, apologies. Profound apologies. It is late at night. I have just wrapped on the Friday night games, and I did very poorly. So, it does not help that I have had an upset stomach all night. Raw and undercooked onions do this to me now. Getting old is awesome. So, I mean, I'm all of 34, I will be 35 in June, but my stomach used to be pretty well invincible, and now it is not. It's a pain in the ass. But, yeah. This is a round in which I played the Gundam Mudrock, and unlike my desert round tonight, I did pretty well. So, you know, I do still have the tendency to plant feet too often, but I managed okay. I actually landed my shots, which I was not doing very well earlier. So, but yeah, the fact that between the two of us we held off a Gan with me and a support type, and Gan's being little balls of murder? Yeah, that's pretty good. So, not to overdo it with the spoilers or anything, but yes, we win this round, and there was a Gan, so, that alone, I think, deserves some recognition. And I just barely missed Copper with that shot. And, yeah, I was clumsy last night, too, but not half as bad as tonight. And that was a great shot if I was aiming for Lee. Sorry, Lee. And I got you killed, too. I feel awful. But I believe I managed to hit the Gelgug here. No, not at all. But I need to buy the next level up of the Mudrock's beam rifle. It's just ridiculously expensive, so. But eventually I do intend to get it, because Mudrock is one of my favorites at the moment. I need to run it through the hangar as well. I'm working on the Garibaldi Alpha. It's got 9 out of its 15 slots at present, and that was not enough, judging by my performance earlier. But I also made the mistake of using the Garibaldi's own rifle instead of the Gelgug rifle. People were saying no paid stuff, so I went with the Garibaldi rifle because it has a higher damage output. But if you don't hit anything, that doesn't really mean much. So, next week, I'm going to play it however I want to play it, however that is, and that's it. I should have been watching this at Freet, because I got myself good and cornered. I do send a help call, but I don't think I live long enough for it to make a big difference. At least I'm smart enough to boost away once I miss my shot, and there are other people up there occupying the Ifrit, so I live a little longer. Exactly that long, because Zaku's Sniper Commander, level 6. But yeah, in the round tonight where I used my Mudrock, I also almost went with my level 6 Gym Command, and I probably should have, but it's not particularly high level, but I've got it kitted out really well, so. No worries. It's not a big deal in the long run. And again, if I can feel better next week, I'll do much better. So, as it is, yeah, not feeling great. So, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but if you've been playing, you may notice that the controls have changed now. Now, everything in the game, except for the PlayStation Network menus, which will be whatever is suited to your system's nationality, every other menu in the game is circle for confirm and X for cancel. So, that is actually... I'm adapting to most of the parts. I have not dropped out of matches without praising anybody, recently, unless it's been randoms and I didn't want to. But where I get tripped up now is going to those PlayStation interface menus. It's taken me like 3 tries to get my invites opened and responded to like every time tonight. It's getting a little silly. But yeah, I got some pretty good shots in with the Mudrock. Again, I like the Mudrock. I like using it. I just was not on my game tonight. This night, I was slightly better. This was probably the best round I did all night. Although I did one with the Alex that may get posted because I did fairly well even if I got myself surrounded a couple of times. And also it was just kind of a wacky round. Because the enemy used a whole bunch of unconventional strategies for which I am actually very grateful because it was something new and interesting. So, but yeah, one of the mistakes I made there is I was so concentrating on us keeping the point that I did not notice the Ifrit coming up behind me. And I really should be advancing to help the people over there, which I finally figured out right about now. And I'm finding that I actually do best in this game, not when I think about my personal best strategy, but when I think about my relationship to the rest of the team and what my role should be, which generally is trying to keep opponents off of my allies and not shooting Copper in the back, ideally. But, you know, if I think about that and I think about my position relative to the rest of the team is when I do well. And I didn't mean to hit that pilot, but I'm particularly proud of myself that I did. I'm pretty sure that's the owner of that mobile suit that the rest of the team is now pounding on. So I got close because the rest of the enemy are dead. I was thinking about going in and trying to cap the point, but I was pretty sure I'd get myself murdered if I did. So I let some other brave soul attempt that, and I believe we get it. And I think I see an enemy, and I try, but I can't get a clear shot at them, so instead I go after the Ifrit that comes up. But the Ifrit very wisely starts picking on me because I'm the slow target. So, but luckily I got my tackle in, and beam rifle is a good weapon if you don't have one ready. Beam rifle is a good weapon to respond to things that you have just knocked down because it readies faster than other things. And another crappy round I had tonight was in the Garibaldi Alpha, which I think I mentioned it's got most but not all of its slots. And you know what? Its beam saber readies abominably slow. If someone is already on you for melee, there's no point in even trying. You may as well just tackle them and try and shoot them and try and get away, because that beam saber is slow as freaking molasses. But yeah, I got some good tackles in here at least. Did protect the team. It's not like our lead could have been topped at this point. Added to last second tackle kill. I love that. I love tackle kills more than counter kills. It always just feels like such an accomplishment. The only thing I have ever loved more on a personal level is taking people out with taking out a mobile suit with a bazooka as a pilot. On game levels, that I still love the time that Seraphic Zero took out a GPO-2 and a Wappa. That was awesome. But yeah, we won. We won pretty readily. So, and if hopefully I can get together with these guys again, because unfortunately Dangerously 1986 now has to work frequently on Fridays, so. But luckily he was around Thursday night, like into the wee hours of the morning, so I managed to catch up with him there. Just missed Zero too, which is a shame. But anyway, I think that is going to do it for today. We will be back with more Gundam Battle Operation over the weekend. I've got plenty rounds from this Thursday night socked away, so I will be able to keep posting even though I did nothing of any merit whatsoever on Friday night. So that will do it for now. We will be back, and until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!